What's up, OUE? I fucked up. Do it over. What's up, OUE? Welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all for coming back. We back. When I mean we, talking about me and you. I dropped the video. You saw it. You said, let me sit down, take a second out of my day and listen to it. And I should say fight fans, because that's what it is. We talking about fight week. It's fight week in the UFC. We ain't done it in a while. Mostly because I just didn't know it was a fight happening. I ain't know when it was coming on. I think they might be back in Abu Dhabi. You got a big 2 title fights, and you got a big lightweight fight that possibly may be in, like, whoever wins should be in title contention for a championship. That would be the first match that we hopping into. But before I do that, gotta remind you, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, share, all that beautiful stuff. Let's get to it. Let's go. That first match that I was talking about will be Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. Now, if I remember correctly, Michael Chandler came from it wasn't the PFL, was it? PFL or Bellator? It won. I think it was Bellator, and then he went. Yeah, I think it was Bellator. He was a former champion over there in Bellator for a long time. He actually fought. This is like his second fight in the UFC, maybe. His first fight, he won. Second fight, he wasn't so lucky. But he didn't get dropped, though. He didn't get dropped. He didn't get beat. But wait, let me see. Did he? Yes, I had to get my facts straight before I just said something. I ain't been doing that lately. I've been laying y'all down as a community. But yes, Michael Chandler, his first fight, he went in, he beat Dan Hooker, then he came back and fought for the title. I think it was the interim or the vacant title. I think it was with Charles Oliveira, and he lost. I think, was it a second? What is it? A knockout or was it a decision? Yeah, he got TKO. He got TKO in the second round. So, if he beat Justin Gaethje again, or did Justin Gaethje and him fight first? I don't really remember. I just know that they fought. That's the only thing I remember. But now he get to fight Justin Gaethje, and pretty sure if he wins, whichever one of them wins, then they probably will be back in that thing for a title shot against Charles Oliveira. I think it'll be interesting fight, because Justin Gaethje is a thumper. He got hands. He's a little wild. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't have just thought, because he did win the belt, and then he went and fought that man named Khabib, and ain't nobody beating him. That's a bear. But I'm really interested to see this fight, just to see, because I think they gonna throw hands. They gonna throw hands in this fight. I think that 3 fights out of this that I'm going to be talking about from this pay-per-view, UFC 269. We already at 269, and to think I ain't started watching the UFC until like 50. UFC 50, probably less. It was right around the time Forrest Griffin and them guys were there. I started watching it again. But sorry about that little smack. I had to swallow my spit. I'm probably gonna take Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje, I think that he, like I said, he's a little wild. He's a thumper. He'll sit in there and take some shots, but he don't really see. I can't remember the time I just seen him like get really. I'm probably wrong. Somebody gonna let me know in the comment section. Probably wrong. I can't remember the last time I just seen him get rocked in the ring. So I think I'll take Justin Gaethje in this match. And the next match that I really want to talk about, because I've been talked about the first match and I was wrong. I wasn't mad about it because I like both fighters. I like both of these women. I'm going to talk about the strawweight championship match between Thug Rose, the champ. She got her belt back. She shouldn't have lost it in the first place, but she got dumped on her head. Versus Zhang Weili. They did strawweight, right? Yes, strawweight. Like I said, I predicted wrong. I picked Weili. I thought Weili would have the power. She would have the thump, because she's shown it. Not saying that I ain't think Rose had power, because obviously she dropped Joanna and kind of sent Joanna into a... No, I think Joanna came back and then she got beat again. So, and beat again, and then she lost some people, then she kind of just faded away. She'll be back. She's a champ. But Rose is a champ, thug champ, champ thug, whatever you want to call her. She's back in the fold. She didn't seem like she wanted to take this rematch. She didn't like she didn't want this rematch with her this quickly. Maybe she wanted to fight some other people. But we are almost here now. We're like 3-4 days away. Especially when I'm recording this. But I predicted wrong. I picked Weili. Weili got caught with a nice kick, and she was out. Now she says she was still a little bit conscious, but hey, in the UFC, if you get knocked down, cause they quick now, they quick to call the fight. I can't blame them, cause it ain't like boxing when you get a 10 count. They gotta jump on that. They gotta, if you gotta show, you gotta move, you gotta do something if you don't want to get in the fight. But I want to see what Weili is going. What does she implement more? Because, like, and the thing is, I couldn't really say how much of the fight, because it was a really quick fight. So I guess I would have to go off of just length, and again, I'm at a crossroads because I can't tell you who's supposed to win this fight. Last time I picked wrong. I don't want to do it again. But I guess last time I went with the champion and the champion lost. But I guess I went against my better nature of picking Thug Rose, because I do think she's a great fighter. I think Weili is a great fighter too, but you talking about length and unpredictability between Rose and the punches and the kicks that she throw. Weili seems like she's a come forward fighter, so she may catch a couple of things. She may catch a couple of counters, and last time we seen she got dropped. So I think I'm gonna go with Thug Rose Namajunas for the dub and to retain the title. They got a lot of women in this weight division, so it's gonna be very interesting to see who she fights next. But we're gonna get to the last match of this card. We got the champ, the Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington. I will say this. First fight was fantastic. They was going at it. Covington said he didn't get the jaw broken, but it didn't really matter. It looked like something should have been broken. Ain't gonna lie, I also don't understand why Covington... I can only think of like 2 people that he fought. That was Woodley, and Woodley was finished. He was finished before he fought him. I think he fought Damian Maia too. But yeah, I think he fought Damian Maia too recently, and I still didn't think that he deserved this fight. I would be the one. I think there's some other fighters out there who probably deserve to have a fight with Kamaru Usman, but I don't make those opinions up. And I guess another reason why is because I felt like Kamaru Usman dominated the fight. The first fight. Going into that fight, especially after not Usman, but the Woodley fight, I only thought that Kamaru Usman was a grappler, because that's the only thing he did. That's I really didn't see him too many times just drop people. But he had hands and he had good boxing. Then he went and fought Jorge Masvidal, who is like a boxer. Now, the first fight was on short notice, but Masvidal did good. And then the second fight, he knocked the hell out of Jorge. So he's getting better, and he can wrestle, and his stamina is great, because him and Covington did go to war. I think for 4 or 5 rounds. I don't remember the full extent of it, but I know they went to war. But I just don't the stuff that I knew about Covington. I knew Covington was a good boxer. He got hands. He could wrestle a little bit. but I don't know if he's on the par with, like, if I would have, like, I probably would have picked. Now I don't know who I would have picked, but before Usman Masvidal, I would have picked Masvidal over Covington. Obviously, yeah, he beat Damian Maia. Damian Maia is a grappler. I think he like jiu-jitsu. Can't say grappler, but he's a jiu-jitsu dude. So he's known for just throwing punches and kicks like that. I think he you know, maybe knocks people out every now and then with a weak chin, but and like I said, Usman was he was a shell of himself. So not Usman, but Willie was a shell of himself. So I'm going with Willie, not Willie. Damn it, I'm going with Usman again. It has been a minute since I think the last time he fought anybody, so that could be a problem. But like I said, I think that he's improved with his stand-up game, and we already know about his technical game on the ground. So, but it is him and Covington seem like they got like a very disdain type thing for. So I don't know if they would do the same thing that they did in the first fight and just sit there and slug it out for 5 rounds. We see how that worked out. I think they'll try to implement some more ground game. But it'll be a very interesting fight. But I'm taking the champ. I'm taking Usman for the dub. Thank y'all for listening. Y'all let me know down there who y'all got and some of the other fights. I know I ain't talk about them, but let me know. There's some other good fights on this card. I think it's got Bobby Green and somebody else. I think is it Al Quinta, something like that. I don't know if he fighting him, but I know they on this card. They got some nice little people on this card. It's gonna be a good card this Saturday. Y'all let me know who y'all got down in the comments below after you hit the like button and you subscribe. See y'all in the next video. I'm out.